Okay. My first question to you is, if we could go on any adventure together, what would you choose and why?
Let me see. Maybe going to a remote island somewhere where it's
Yeah.
just you and me, and enjoy the sun.
Yeah.
And
Even though we don't
yeah, that's
like
true.
to go out in the sun.
Yeah, we're both very pale.
Yeah, yeah.
But just somewhere where it's just you and me, and we don't
Yeah.
have to worry about the world and
Yeah, kind of
what we're doing. And
Yeah. I think, I feel like I would take you to Europe. I feel like that would be fun because it's somewhere you'd always wanted to go.
Right.
And there's so much sightseeing we could do. But yeah.
No, I think I'd love that.
Yeah. You want to ask me a question?
Yeah. In what ways do you think we look alike?
Oh my gosh. I feel like we resemble each other in every way. I mean, I think our mannerisms are the same.
Mm-hmm.
I even think like just our facial structure and our eyes, our eyebrows, not our hair. But I definitely think we just resemble each other in our multiple ways and how we talk. I mean, you are my best friend, so I'm glad that I look like you.
Well, thank you, Hannah.
Yeah. What about you? What do you think?
Well, a lot of the same things. I think we have the high cheekbones and our eyebrows are similar and our lips.
Yeah.
Like you said, not our hair.
Yeah.
You got that little natural curl in yours.
Yeah.
But a lot of our mannerisms and the way we think and
yeah. It's my favorite thing about us is that we look and act the same.
Yeah, goofy.
Yeah. I think our laughs are the same too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you pick up my, like, when I'm talking, you pick up what I'm going to say. Yeah, you finish my sentences and you just know what I'm, I don't know, thinking all the time. Okay. My second question to you is, what's the first piece of clothing or accessory you truly loved, and how did it make you feel?
Probably jewelry.
Yeah.
I love earrings and necklaces and
which is why
beautiful rings.
Yeah, which is why Dad always gets you jewelry for your birthday. And
I guess it's something I can always keep forever,
it's
and maybe
timeless.
something I can pass on to you one day.
I'm so excited to have that.
Yeah.
I feel like even your sister, whenever she made you clothes when you were growing up, I feel like those were kind of like pieces that could be your favorite too. Because you always talk about her making you clothes.
Right.
Yeah. Which I always think is cool. Honestly, I think like the first dress I got to keep from a photo shoot whenever I was...
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because that was the fact I got to keep that dress, and it was,
on the cover of a...
Yeah, I can't fit into it anymore. But I still have the dress, and, maybe I'll one day give it to my daughter when I'm older. And
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. What's something you hope you'll always remember when I'm not around anymore?
Oh, gosh. Here's the tears. What was the question, Tara?
What's something you hope I always remember even when you're not around?
How much I love you. And how much, you're my best friend. And, just I wish I could spend every day with you. And I wish you had me when you were younger so that I could spend more time with you. Pretty cheesy. Yeah. Basically just that I love you and that I wish I could ask you more questions, and I shouldn't ask you these questions all the time because there's questions that I would love to ask you, but I don't. Life gets in the way, and so you forget kind of to ask those kind of questions. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry. What about me?
What about you? Well,
Yeah.
I hope you're always around when I'm around.
Yeah, well, I plan to be.
Yeah. And I guess having you later in life is, I never thought I was going to have children. And,
Oh, man.
and especially a daughter, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I had, Zach first, and I loved having a little boy, and I thought, oh, I'd like to have another little boy. And then I was blessed with you, and just watching you grow up and what you turned into a beautiful young lady.
Yeah, and all the things that I put you through.
Right. A lot of drama.
Yeah, a lot of high school was
tough.
Yeah.
And when you started modeling, letting you go.
Yeah.
And going to New York by yourself, and then just dealing with some health issues you had. And anyway, we've grown so close.
Yeah, over the years.
And I can't imagine my life without you.
I love you.
I love you too.
Next question.
Oh gosh.
What's one thing you think I should know about your generation?
Oh. Geez. Well, my generation was a long time ago. I can't even remember. Something that you don't know
Yeah.
about growing up. It was really a different time.
Yeah.
Seemed like things were so much easier.
Right. Without cell phones and...
Right, and you could, we went outside at night and played, and our parents would call us from our, to come home at night,
right.
and, just out the front door.
Yeah.
And people didn't worry about everything, and we were able to do a lot of things, like you said, without cell phones. Like,
right. Just even, like traveling, you just use a map.
Right. Yeah, use a map.
Yeah.
Or you just walked places and came home at night, and your parents didn't really worry about you.
Right.
It was just so different. And, and telephones, when I was real little, we had what we called the party line. And when you picked up the phone, there could be somebody else from another house on the phone, and you'd have to ask them, I have to make a phone call.
So they would talk, you could hear...
you could hear their conversation. And then
I'd hate that.
Yeah.
What if you're having a serious conversation then?
Well, the people would get annoyed on the other end. And,
gosh.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
that. That was when I was real little.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know, just life was simpler, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was nice. Yeah.
Do you want to know about my generation?
Yeah, what about your generation? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, we use our cell phones for everything. I mean,
right.
I don't know how to get anywhere without my phone, so I kind of hate that.
Right.
I mean, I check my phone before I do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like our lingo, we have such weird words that we say, like slang words.
Right.
I don't know, like
abbreviations.
Yeah, like I still say the word swag all the time, and I feel like nobody uses that, but I still use it.
Cool.
Yeah, well, I feel like that's kind of debatable what people would say, but
I'd say that was from my generation.
Oh, is that from? We do say that. It's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Our generation is kind of. I feel like it is different, but it's similar in the same way. Like our fashion is going back to your time. I feel like we're, picking what you used to wear. Now that's in style.
Right.
Like, I mean.
Like these shoes?
Yeah. You're a 40-year-old.
Yeah, these are like 40-year-old shoes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like bell bottoms, like that's in style, like all that stuff that you used to wear.
Right. A lot has changed since you were born.
Yeah.
Okay, who's your style icon?
Fashion style? Like who I am inspired by? Myself probably. I feel, or honestly you. I mean, I feel like I look up to you because, I mean, you wear a lot of, elegant stuff. Here we go, crying again. Well, you always taught me to have class.
Oh,
and
thank you.
I look up. I mean, that's something will never go out of style is class. And I think that you've always told me to, I don't know, dress a certain way, in a good way. Like, I don't need to show off my body in a way for attention or anything like that. And I feel like you're always, you're timeless and elegant, and that's something that I strive to be,
That's sweet, Hannah.
Yeah.
I don't know that I really have one either. I like, certain brands that are probably in style all the time.
Yeah.
items that I purchase.
Right.
A lot of clothes I've had forever, and I
Right.
feel like I can still wear them.
Yeah. Okay. What is something you wish your own mom would have told you?
Oh.
Oh,
jeez. Something my mom would have told me? Well, my mom shared a lot, I think, about her life and everything. But she probably did tell me a lot about maybe being emotionally involved with people like her or men, or how to maybe deal with that part of my life. I think it was hard for her to...
That kind of subject was hard.
Yeah, that type of thing was hard to...
Which, is hard in general, even when I talk to you about it. It's kind of a weird subject.
I guess maybe it was the era that, she grew up in.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, it was more taboo.
Right. So I think maybe some of those kind of more personal things, she didn't really want to share, and maybe there was a reason for it. So but
didn't know that.
Yeah. And I guess I'm a little bit like that too.
No, I think you helped me a lot in my relationships, and I think because I'm very open, that it's made you more open, and I think maybe what you tell me is what you wish your mom told you.
Right.
So
yeah, I think I tried to be a little different than her.
Yeah. In a good way.
Yeah. What's something I've said that's stuck with you?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, jeez.
Good or bad? I'll try to pick a good one. Try not to cry. Probably like, just that you're proud of me. Probably like, proud of me having faith in Jesus, and just staying true to who I am. And I don't know, I feel like you always give me the right advice. You're crying, and I don't want you to cry because it's making me cry.
Okay.
I feel like you always compliment me on my modeling and all the things that I have done in my life, that they all, that stays with me. Looking at you makes me want to cry. But yeah, probably just that you're proud of me. It's not really something I guess it's not really like a quote or anything that you've said to me, but it's like, I just think that you always tell me that you're proud of me, and I never question that you don't love me in any way. Yeah. I'm just that awkward, like. All right, should I move on to the next question?
Okay.
What do you think motherhood was going to be like, versus how it actually is?
Well, I think it's pretty hard, but it's the best thing I've ever done.
Right.
And I quit working when I had SAC and stayed home with you too, and I think that really made a difference. I mean, of course, there were times when I wanted to pull my hair out and get somebody to take care of you guys or whatever. But staying home was the best thing, and I wanted to raise you both, and not have someone else raise you.
Right.
And I don't know. There's just so many little things, like going to bed at night and reading a book, and just little moments. It doesn't necessarily have to been something big that we ever did, because we never traveled much, but we did a lot together, and I think all those little things really mean a lot to me. So yeah. It's the best thing I've ever done, and I never thought I was going to have children or really wanted children until I was older. So
yeah,
it's great.
I'm glad you had.
I'm glad it all worked out.
Yeah, me too.
So, but anyway,
I love that you're my mom.
Oh, thank you. What have I taught you about friendship?
Well, I have had a share amount of friends in my life that didn't turn out to be great.
Right.
And I feel like you have always been there to walk me through friends and
relate some of my experiences. I had similar experiences.
Right. And I feel like you've always kind of told me what kind of friends to look for, nice, caring people who want my best interest at heart. And I think just you being my best friend has helped me know what to look for. And I always am like, I don't need any friends because I got you. I feel like you are my best friend. So, I think, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Friendship is just, it should be uplifting. It should, you know, your friend should always love you like a sister.
And you can always pick up wherever
Yeah,
with somebody,
I
even
mean,
if you don't
yeah.
see them for years. You
Right, that they are, yeah, we can just pick up and act like we hang out every day, but
Right.
you know, and that I've learned that friends come and go, but the right ones stay.
can, right.
And yeah. What were you like at my age?
Oh, jeez. Gosh.
It's been some years.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Well, I was single.
Okay.
Yeah, and working, and I was still living in Wisconsin, and came to North Carolina for something new and different. I had friends, and I don't know, I was having a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, you're single, of
Yeah, I was
course, you're
single.
having fun.
Yeah, dating and working, and just enjoying my life, I
Yeah.
guess. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You miss it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss it a lot.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it would be, sometimes it would be fun to go back.
Well, I think about, like, how fun it would be if you were my age. Like, if you weren't my mom, or...
And we could be friends.
Yeah,
at
like,
your
if,
age.
yeah, or if you were my age and we were just friends. And
Right.
like, how fun that would be.
Yeah.
We
So.
get into a lot of trouble. Like,
How can I best support you this year?
this year?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I feel like you support me every year, every moment of my life. I mean, I guess just continue to support me with, like, whatever I choose to go down path-wise. You know,
Career-wise?
yeah, because I'm going to try to pursue some acting, so I'd like you to just support me with my life choices and my life
Right.
path.
And I kind of feel like we always have.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah,
it's kind of a
'cause
hard
you didn't-
question because you're,
yeah.
you know, I feel like you support me no matter
Right,
what happens in my life.
right.
So,
We want you to be happy, and you should do what makes you happy.
right, and I feel that support, and so I
Yeah.
don't ever, I never feel unsupported by you.
Right,
If I have anything
Yeah.
going on, I feel like you're there.
yeah. Because I always felt like, as a young person, my parents kind of pushed me in different directions, and I never did really what I wanted to do.
Right.
And I guess I didn't want that for my kids.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and I feel like I can do whatever I want with my life,
right.
and that you'll support me no matter what. What is the craziest thing you've done but never have told me?
Okay.
It's got to be appropriate.
Gosh. Craziest thing I've done I haven't told you?
No, it can be.
Yeah.
I want it to be dirty and inappropriate.
Let me see. Probably done a lot of things I haven't
Yeah.
told you.
Okay.
Maybe going skinny dipping.
Okay.
In a pool in an apartment complex.
When was this?
Before I met your dad.
Okay. When you're having fun.
Yeah. That was pretty
So
inappropriate.
tell me more. So how did you get there? What?
How did I get there?
Yeah, like what led up to it? Who were you? Were you by yourself? Were you with?
No.
people? Okay.
Just a bunch of friends. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Men.
Men and
Oh my
women.
goodness.
Don't tell your dad though.
Okay.
That's one thing I guess I can think of.
I can't believe you've ever done that. You've never told me that.
I know.
I've not done that.
Oh really?
Yeah, I have not.
What's your favorite thing about being my daughter?
Oh man, what's my favorite thing about being your daughter?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of different things, but I mean, I love hanging out with you. I love cleaning with you. I love, I don't know, yeah, I mean, just shopping with you. I feel like everything we do is an adventure, and I don't think other, girls and their moms don't have that relationship. So I think people are surprised whenever I do tell them that, like, I have such a close relationship with you. They wish that, they
Right.
had a relationship like that with their mom. And so I think I feel really blessed to have a mom that I can, feel like you're my best friend, and, everything is fun. Like, just even
Right.
driving here to Atlanta is
Right.
fun. I mean, staying in a hotel with you is fun. There's always
Yeah,
something to laugh
sure.
about, or something to, talk about, or, there's something always to,
We're always giggling and laughing.
yeah,
About something.
yeah, really. So I feel like there's not just one favorite thing I have.
Right. It's
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. What's something your mom or a mother figure taught you that you want to teach me?
Always have faith in Christ.
Mm.
And I think that's probably the most important thing in your life. Because everything you do in this world doesn't really make any difference.
Right.
You're everlasting.
Well, you've already taught me that, so, you know.
But, I mean, I learned that from my mother.
Mm-hmm.
And because there'll be tough times in your life. And
Right.
I think,
We've been through a lot of
Yeah.
tough times.
right, with your brother and
With me.
with you. So I think,
And just life.
right.
Right.
I think that's the most important thing in life,
Yeah.
is your relationship with God.
So I can
Yeah.
see you again one day.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting for you at the
Yeah.
golden
The Golden Gates.
yeah.
Yeah. What have I taught you about motherhood?
I think a lot of things. Let you be you, and just listen to my children, and not try to make their decisions in their lives. Be patient, loving always, even though I don't know that I always have been.
You have.
And that you can always feel that you can talk to me about everything. And I feel like I never had that.
That motherhood's hard.
Yeah, it's like I said, yeah, it's hard, but again,
it's worth it.
it's well worth it. I can't imagine ever having children.
Right.
It's just a wonderful thing. What's something we've done together that we should do again?
Oh. There's a lot of things I feel like that we should do again. I feel like New York City would be awesome to go back again. I mean, it's been
What,
like,
10 years?
Yeah, 10
right?
years since we've been there, so I would like to explore that city again. Even with your sister, that would be
Right,
fun.
that'd be fun.
And then I feel like something
Like
even-
a road trip again?
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
like drive all the way from North Carolina to Dallas again. That was fun.
Right. Go see Elvis again?
Yeah, yeah. See Elvis. I feel like even the aquarium was fun. We should do that again. I feel like.
You wanted to swim with those dolphins
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah, yeah. Well, we could swim with the whales. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
that's right. Yeah, we
Yeah.
could.
What's your favorite thing about being a mom? My mom.
The fact that you always want to be with me,
Aw.
and that we get to do things together, and like this coming here together, and I was just with you a couple of weeks ago in Atlanta again.
Yeah.
And that you want to include me in your life,
Of
no
course
matter.
I do.
Yeah, I know, but no matter what, because a lot of times you reach a point when other people are more important, and anyway.
You'll always be the most important person in my life.
Anyway, it's just great that we have what we have. So I love you.
I know. I love you. Okay. What's a trend or a look you wish I would try?
Yeah.
What's a trend that I wish you would try?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, bye.
Not my hair, girl.
I'm trying to think outfit-wise. I think you don't like to wear dresses or skirts,
No, that's true.
but I feel
I
like
used to.
well, now that you're older, you don't. But I
Right.
think I wish you would wear more dresses because I think that you're too critical of your body, and I think a lot of people would love to be in your look like you, and
Oh,
you can pull it off. I mean, you look like a model. You should be
Oh.
able to wear whatever you want.
Thanks.
But I feel like, I mean, it's not necessarily a trend or anything, but it's definitely like something you don't ever let yourself wear is
Right.
a dress. And I know you don't like wearing shirts that, show off your arms, but I think you have great arms. I think you're just critical of yourself, and I think you
Right.
could wear a lot of things that, you don't think you can wear.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think you should get some cooler shoes.
Some newer shoes.
Yeah, some I don't know, some Jordans and
Oh, okay.
just kidding.